Hi, Joel. How you doing?
How are you, Rabbi Locks?
Welcome to Yerushalayim.
Well, we appreciate it, Rabbi Locks.
Hi. Call me Gutman if you like. How can I help you?
Well, we're looking for an honest response to the teachings of Jesus. And
That's good. Okay. Let me explain to you. An honest response. A little story to explain it. Once upon a time, there was a king. The most special, beloved king you could ever imagine. Now, this king had many, many, many children. But for some reason, one of his children became the most famous. And much of the population called him the prince. One day, the king and the prince came to a village. And the whole village got so excited, they went out and they welcomed the prince. How do you think the king felt? The man you call Yashka, this guy, he said, here's how you pray. Our Father. You guys are focusing on a man, and you're forgetting God, the Father.
well, let me ask you this. I mean, Jesus said of himself, he said, before Abraham was born, I am. Why did people pick up stones to stone him when he said that?
It says in the Torah, you should know this day and take it to your heart. The Lord is God. In the heaven above and on the earth below, there's nothing else. There's nothing besides God. God is the I am. Over in Hinduism, they say that man is God. That's idolatry. God is all.
So it's idolatry for a man to claim to be God.
God is all. If he says that it's all God, including me, that's not idolatry. God is unlimited. God is infinite. That man is not infinite. He's limited.
So another thing that Jesus did is they brought him a man and they laid him before him. He was crippled, and he said to the man, your sins are forgiven. And that was called blasphemy. Why?
Well, because a man can't forgive another man's sins. God has to forgive the person's sins.
Okay.
And so I could say your sins are forgiven. What's the proof of that? This argument's been going on for 2,000 years. I don't think I'm going to change your mind and understand. You're a pastor in the church. You have your book and your way of understanding. You're going to keep on saying it says what you want to say. What I would like you to learn, you're a decent human being. Go to the Father. Go to the King. You're always focusing on, I read that you say you're here only to serve Yashka. You're here only to serve him. Serve the Father. Serve the King. He's the one. He's the creator of all.
I believe that his teachings were true, that he is God who became man and took on a body for the purpose of sacrifice, to be sacrificed as a Passover lamb for the forgiveness of my sins.
The Torah tells us clearly, no man will die for another man's sins. The Father won't die for the Son's sins, and the Son won't die for the Father's sins. The Bible tells us this. Now you come along and say, this man died for somebody else's sins. That contradicts the Torah.
The other